welcome back to the Pokemon Career Mode, the career mode that tries to be the very best like no one ever was. Now, thank you guys for your continued support on this series. I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but you guys really are the best subs in the world. I am back in lovely, lovely Los Angeles. I avoided all the freaking mudslides and all that stuff on Highway 5. It's kind of nuts because if I had left San Francisco one day later, I might have actually gotten hit in those flash floods and those landslides. So just dodge that bullet. Hopefully no one got hurt, just a couple of cars. But anyway guys, while the views on this series has continually been extremely strong, the likes have been a little bit down, and it's hurting my feelings. It's, you know, as any good YouTuber does, they directly tie their self-esteem to how many likes they're getting in the recent videos. So if you could go ahead, cheer a good little Ash Ketchum up, and go ahead and smash that like button. Let's go ahead, bump it up. Last one we hit around like 60 likes. Let's get it up, back up to 100. I'm not asking for the 151, just 100, because this type of career mode is kind of a buttload of work, and sometimes, you know, sometimes a girl just wants to feel appreciated. For the last episode, I asked you guys which Pokemon will be springing back to life from the ancient Renato Fossil. So who did you guys choose? And with the closest vote ever in the straw poll so far in this series, Daniel Amarte barely squeezed out Deli Alley to become the new Helix Fossil, the Lord Helix. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, look up Twitch Plays Pokemon, and essentially that the Ammonite is the Lord Redeemer. And now Daniel Amarte, or as I like to call him, Amarte, will be going ahead and joining up the Ash Ketchum squad right here, right now. Oh man, that was a dated reference. That was the dated reference. I'm an old man. I'm an old man. But who's not old right here is the 20-year-old Daniel Amarte. And we're going to go ahead, and after we purchase him, I thought we'd go ahead and get some scouts up in here. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing with these scouts just yet, but I'll leave it down in the comments. Tell me where I should be sending them and what I should, you know, give me a Pokemon idea to kind of incorporate scouts into it. Will there be other trainers that we're going ahead and bring in? Is it a daycare center? You know, something along those lines. I want to make it Pokefied. I want everything Pokefied, because let's all be honest, we all wish we lived in a Pokemon world instead of this, you know, dark and depressing real life. Okay, that got a little bit dark, but what isn't dark? Well, technically Daniel Amarte, I mean, just skin tone wise, is a little bit dark, but we're gonna go ahead and bring him in, and oh happy days, because there we go. Renato, you are moving to the bench. I'm not gonna go ahead and sell him out because he's just done so much. I just feel bad if I actually sell him out, but we're gonna no longer be able to use him. He'll retire. Maybe I'll give him like some sim games, because I just feel bad. Renato just seems like a guy who's been a good soldier for the club. I just don't want to dismiss him from this club right there, right now. But as you can see, amazing stats. 4-star weak foot, 6 foot, can play the center mid and center back position, and just, oh my god, did you guys take a look at those stats? Long shot taker trait. He's got amazing stamina, amazing strength, really good passing, and he's only going to get better, and he is slotted right away, and he will make his debut up against Salcedo. And you guys asked for it, and I will be showing you right here. This is the lineup that I'm going with, a very unconventional formation with 3 4s, Donald Bria Embolo, Gabigol, and Nabil Fakir up at the top, and then we have 2 cams behind them. It's a hyper offensive lineup, guys. We're going all sweepers, no wall install in this one, as we go up against a very talented Salcedo side right here. And this will be the final match, guys, in the transfer window. So this is our final opportunity to go ahead and grab and transfer in another one of these Pokemons. Now we're going to go into this game. Johansson also making his debut, I believe. What, Dubrano Bria Embolo turns around, but not quite quick enough. And as you can see right there, we got the blue hand wraps around him, as well as the blue boots on him. He's all squirtled up, but now it would be Defelt going over the side. Great little work right here, and Sassuolo cannot go ahead and put it on target right there. And look at this, no touch dribbling, does my defender. Terrible defending on my part, but once again the Brazilian Van der Sar is Johnny on the spot. Now this back and forth game was still a rock, and Johansson crosses it into the middle, but Consigli is able to go ahead and grabs onto that once again. It'll be them onto the attack, falls gently to Berardi of all people. on the verge of halftime. And how did he not even put that on target? I thought for sure I had given up a goal right there, but I am thankful that for once the aids went on my side. Now back into the game. We'll look at this. Great steal from Omar Tete right there. Giving over to Lucas Lima. Now he lays it off to Gabby Goal. Can he finish? And a terrible miss by Berardi on one side. He's given a terrible miss on this side by Gabriel. Hitting that with his right foot, which is not his preferred foot, but still should have done better, son. Should have done better. Now Donald Bria and Bolo onto the ball. Goes all the way to the touchline. Cuts it back to Marquinhos. The other Gabriel. The Gabriel from another mother. Goes ahead and gets it and goal! Yeah! Thank you, my Mexican, but not really Mexican announcers. Always giving it more hype. Giving it, and look at that, Donald Bria and Bolo. Slags off right there. Two defenders slag off, and there we go. Marquinhos finding a bit of space floating behind the defenders, and then number 31 for Barcelona goes ahead and gets us the lead. Consigli cannot get down. Looked a little bit wrong-footed on there, and we go ahead and take the lead. And we're going to go ahead in the 71st minute, go ahead and bring in some substitutions. Danny Ceballos into the game, as well as Adrian Centurion and Nuri. About 7 minutes later, could they have an impact onto the game? Nabil Fekir over to the side, goes ahead, does a little bit of the run, over pursued by the defender, gives him miles of space, lays it off for Donald Bria and Bolo, who gets taken down somewhat. That was not a penalty. Let's be honest, you're going to see it on the replay right here. Donald Bria and Bolo technically kicks through the defender. If anything, it's a foul on Donald Bria and Bolo. But hey, I'm going to take it. And Nabil Fekir, basically the catalyst behind that one. And Bolo did not deserve that. It was Fekir going ahead, freeing up some space and delivering a decent through ball right there. And he's going to go ahead and get himself a goalie goals right there. And we get a 2-0 lead up against Sassuolo. Looking fine, and Van Dine right here. And now, could they get something? Could we hold on to the 2 poles as it stands right now? Oh my goodness, we would get 2 poles out of this super talented starting 11 for Sassuolo up in this. Or could we possibly make it 3? 90th minute right here, flipping it over Centurion. And that would be it, folks. A good match by us. As you can see, we had 3 shots on target. Actually, Sassuolo actually did a little bit better, as they did put more shots in total, but only 2 on target. We dominated. We didn't really dominate in anything, but we come out maybe a little bit lucky in this match up against Sassuolo. One of the most bullshit penalties I have ever received, but since the game is so AIDS, I am gonna take it. No mercy on the freaking AI in this game. That means a 2-0 win up against Sassuolo, which means we get a 2-puller over here. We get 2 pulls out of that starting 11. 6 players out of their starting 11 have 80 potential or higher. That means our chances are... I'm bad at math, but we're gonna go ahead and pull. Yes, I am Asian, and Asians are stereotypically good at math, but I'm just one of those Asians that is just absolutely horrid. Let's dig a little bit deeper in right here. Ooh, yeah, this one feels good. Nice and deep. That's what she said. And let's go ahead and put a little bit of the in the hat height for both of these. But let's go ahead and start with the lefty right here. Rub a little bit of the nips. Let's go right here. Come on, baby. Let's get someone good. Let's get someone in the midfield or the defense. That wouldn't be bad. You are! Woo! There we go!
Shime Berserko, the Cubone Pokemon. Good height, stamina, and pace, combined with decent crossing and defensive skills. Berserko is one of the most versatile young right backs in the game.
There we go, guys. A name that I cannot pronounce. I'm just going to call him V-Dog. And look at V-Dog right there. He's got 81 potential, 75 right out of the bat in the right back position. A position that we desperately need right there. But that is our first pick. Remember, we still got this one right here, which I was feeling with a little bit of the in the hat hype. Way to start off. Get a little bit of the nips. Let's see if the nip luck is real, guys. Let's go right here. I'm struggling in this episode. Open these up. You are!
Damon Miseroli. He is the basic bitch of midfielders.
So yeah, I think it's very clear that we're probably going to go ahead and be going with V-Dog over here, and he will be our final addition, a welcomed defensive addition to the team, as this is the final transfer that we can bring in this transfer window. Now, I have a question to you guys. We have had a tremendous first transfer window. The team, relatively strong right now, especially going forward. So I'm saying from here on out, up to you guys. We're going to put it up in the straw polls, in the doobly-doo down below. But would you guys like Nuzlocke rules? I'm going to explain it really quickly. What happens in a Nuzlocke career mode is every single time we lose a game, we lose a player randomly selected that played in that game from our team. And for every goal that is additionally scored on top of that, we'll just have Pokemon faint, so otherwise we're not losing like 5 players. I'm not super confident because I'm not super confident in playing World Class, even with the sliders that are on right now, so I don't know how many players we would lose, but it would bring a level of intensity to this career mode that would be unparalleled in probably any other career mode that is out there right now. So it's up to you guys. Do you think I should at least strengthen it at least until the January window, or do you want to put it all on the line right here, right now? So remember to vote for that in the doodle-doos down below. Quick reminder that I am back in LA, which means I will be going ahead and streaming again this weekend. Remember, I pretty much stream every single Saturday and Sunday at 8 p.m. UK time, which is 12 p.m. PST. And I think it's been long enough. I'm going to be going ahead and bringing back my really popular Hidden Gems weekly session that I did in FIFA 15. A lot of you guys really enjoyed it, said it really helped you guys out. But I'm going to be putting a little bit of a twist, at least to start off with. I'm going to be calling it the Hidden 11. What the Hidden 11 is essentially I'm going to create a starting 11 of the best hidden gems in each league. So we're going to be going in through each league, the Bundesliga, you know, the Serie A, the Ligue 1, obviously, you know, the Barclays Premiership, and all the goodness. And we'll be starting out with the BPL. You can go ahead and look for it to be dropping this Tuesday. And who's that Pokemon? It was the other Gabriel. Yes, Gabigol. A lot of you guys recognize him because, of course, he is a Pokemon in this career mode. But these are the first 3 to get it. Bros Gaming 101, George Zakillis. And lastly, but not leastly, Ali T FIFA. Ali T FIFA runs a FIFA channel, guys. Go ahead and check him out. Go ahead and always check out. Give a little guy, some of these little guys, a little bit of start, because I myself started not too long ago and I was a little guy and I have a soft spot for those guys. Go ahead, check out and sub to Ali T FIFA. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this episode of Zip Pokemon's career mode. Remember, if you did enjoy, go ahead and rock smash that like button. But yeah, that's it for me, B-. Remember to stay yourself, stay humble, and believe.